The Lagos State government says it has commenced the integration of the National Identification Number (NIN) into the Lagos State Single Social Register, a database of poor and vulnerable households across the state. Speaking at a press briefing, the Commissioner, Ministry of Economic Planning and Budget, Okwe George, said the move is in line with the directive of President Bola Tinubu to strengthen the National Social Register and ensure that all states operate a synchronized and reliable database of vulnerable populations. George said the integration, which began on April 9, 2024, aimed to build a more robust and inclusive register, ensuring that resources are delivered to the right people at the right time and for the right impact, as the Lagos State Single Social Register currently stood at 688,759 heads of households and over 2 million individual members. He said over 130 heads of households had been updated in the 20 local government areas and 37 local council development areas across the state, while urging every resident to cooperate with the field officers and make their needs available to ensure the success of the initiative. Giving an overview of the project, the Director, Social Protection Coordination Department, Oluwakemi Adedeji, said the initiative would encourage reduction of poverty, inclusiveness in achieving the Themes Plus agenda, and shared prosperity of residents.
As many of you are aware, the Ministry of Economic Planning and Budget is custodian of the Lagos State Single Social Register, which is a living database of the poor and vulnerable households across the state. As we stand, the register currently stands at about 688,759 heads of households, and we have 2,681,507 individual members. It has been the backbone of our intervention strategies and a trusted tool for targeting those mostly in need. However, we understand for it to be truly a genuine register, we need to ensure that we deliver on its promises, and it must be credible and transparent and easily verifiable. This is why the integration of NIN is absolutely critical. This initiative is not just to update the register, it is a transformative step in our collective mission to ensure that no resident of Lagos is left behind in the delivery of social protection measures and social intervention programs, in line with our government's Themes Plus agenda.
Howbeit, we trust in your very professional reach out, knowing that your voices are louder, knowing that your writings are more convincing for Lagos to get aware. We hold you, our media partners, to help us take this message to every corner of the state, that the update of the social register and its integration with the NIN is not just administrative task, but a transformational step towards equity, transparency, and inclusive development. Once again, I welcome you all warmly, and I look forward to the robust engagement that will follow.
And our own presidents, our own Baba, Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, promising us after the removal of fuel subsidy and the collapse of the unification of the FX windows, that households, poor households, would definitely be considered, would definitely be supported, and there will be grants to cushion the effect of this removal to them. And we are no strangers to all that happened in that space, but coming back on board to the program to ensure that the vulnerables and the vulnerable households are not left out. A presidential grants committee on fuel subsidy removal package was actually inaugurated by Mr. President, having Mr. Olawale Edun, our own Olawale Edun in the state, sharing this committee at the federal level with not less than 5 honorable ministers now, in charge of affairs of how the dividend of democracy and the cushioning of the effect of fuel subsidy removal will get to poor and vulnerable households. So it's on the basis of the committee now that even the NAP scale-up has now been redirected to ensure that, one, households on the register would benefit directly, from these grants.